Hey guys, it's Lyra here. So today we are going to be talking about 6 ways that you are putting your life on hold. Now, what do I mean by putting your life on hold? I mean you are living an unfulfilling life, or you are just not living the life that you have the potential to live. This is what I mean by putting your life on hold. So let's get right to it. The first way that you are putting your life on hold, and probably the biggest way that you are, is if you are not following your personal legacy. If you feel like there's nothing in your life that really matters. Something along these lines. What is your personal legacy? This is like a term created by my favorite author, Paulo Coelho, in his best-selling book, super famous book called The Alchemist. Basically, his theory is that everybody is here to fulfill a personal legacy of some sort, and that is connected to what you are most passionate about. It is your purpose and your why in life. It is what you came here to accomplish. But this life purpose is completely unique and authentic to yourself, and it is your responsibility to not only discover it, but to then pursue it. If you are ignoring what your heart is calling you to do, you're gonna feel like your life is pointless. So you have to find out what it is, and you need to follow it no matter what kind of obstacles in your way, because that is why you're here. It took me a really long time to discover this and to really accept it. It wasn't because I read this book, The Alchemist, that I decided that this is what I was going to do with my life. I really discovered it on my own. I was chasing all kinds of things outside of myself to try and figure out why I wasn't happy. And again, I have a story about that, about my life story, and how I discovered that I needed to have something beyond me to care about, and a purpose and a why. So that is the number one way that you are putting your life on hold if you are not pursuing your life purpose. The second way that you are putting your life on hold is that you are allowing yourself to be in the presence, or to be immersed in the presence of people who do not truly resonate with you. People who are not encouraging you to be your best self. Now, in my opinion, it's better to be on your own and discover the truths within yourself, rather than be with someone who is going to bring you down to a lower level of consciousness and to distract you from what really matters in your life. At a point in your life, you're gonna be alone. You're probably not gonna have very many friends once you start changing yourself and actually trying to pursue your dream, because you'll find that your friends and your family will try to resist your change because they are so used to you being a certain way, and the way you are is also connected to their identity. So when they see you changing, they're probably not going to respond positively. At least from what I've experienced from it, I did not get positive reactions. They say that the path to success is a lonely path at first, but once you start working towards yourself and you keep your eye on your dream and you really change yourself, you will attract people who resonate with you. It will happen. It's just like one of the laws of the universe. This has happened to me. It's pretty crazy, actually. The third way that you are putting your life on hold is that you are not living a healthy lifestyle. This is all connected. So if you are eating junk food and living an unhealthy lifestyle, chances are you're not following some kind of life purpose. The reason why you want to live a healthy lifestyle is because not only will it make you feel better, but it will give you the energy you need to follow your life purpose. You need tremendous energy and vitality in order to pursue your passions. So living a healthy lifestyle will elevate your mood, give you tons of energy. You're gonna be much more inclined to want to be healthy because you feel like you're doing something bigger that is beyond yourself, and that you need to be here for a long time in order to fulfill it. So your health automatically becomes a priority. I could not actually establish a healthy lifestyle until I changed my whole mindset about why I was here and what mattered. Once I started to work towards a dream that I really actually cared about, that is when I actually was able to cut out sugar, to cut out unhealthy processed foods. I could not stop eating these foods until I had a greater mission. It was the mindset that changed it. And now I have no problem saying no to cake and donuts and all these things that I was raised on and that I was really quite addicted to eating. I could not get rid of those things out of my life until I felt like, you know what, you need to take care of yourself, you need to be healthy because you have something greater that you need to accomplish, greater than this donut. You know, whatever your reasoning is, but that is really how I was able to establish a healthy diet. It all sort of synthesized together, and all of a sudden I was the healthiest that I'd ever been in my life, and I was also the healthiest mentally that I'd ever been in my life. The fourth way that you are putting your life on hold is that you are not loving yourself completely, utterly. All the parts of yourself, even the parts of yourself that you are ashamed of perhaps, or that you would prefer to not be a part of your character. I had a really difficult time accepting parts of myself that society did not accept. There were a lot of characteristics and attitudes that I held about certain things that the majority of society disagreed with. And I lived my life in a way that could easily be judged as a bad way to live my life. I left my daughter for a year to go and work in the oil sands, and I got judged a lot for that. It was really difficult for me to accept that I had done this, that I had left my daughter with her grandma, but that I had abandoned her, you know. I had a lot of guilt and shame associated with this choice, but at the same time, I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't have done what I did. I don't think I would have learned the same lessons in life. I don't think that I would have learned the life skills and adopted the values that I'm so proud of today. But again, it's been difficult to come to terms with this and to accept this side of me, I guess you could say. And so I'm just trying to share this with you guys to show you that everybody has parts of themselves that they struggle with, and that nobody's perfect, and you should not strive for perfection. You should just strive for 100% acceptance. So, tools for learning to love yourself. I have a whole blog post about that, about different like practical ways that you could start self-love. So I'll post that post down below for you guys. The fifth way that you're putting your life on hold is that you decide that you do not care about anything. You know these kind of people, or perhaps you've been this kind of person, because I've been this kind of person, where you just don't care. There's nothing that you're passionate about. You could care less about other people, helping other people. It's all about you and what you're getting. And it's very natural to fall into this mindset. I really think that during your teenage years, this is the way that you feel most of the time. At least it was how I felt. I just didn't want to care, because it's difficult to grapple with your emotions, and when you do care about something and you get burned, it really does traumatize you emotionally and scar you, and so you don't want to get hurt again. So you just decide not to care. But the problem with this is that you do care. You can't not care. You just end up caring about things that in the end don't matter. Things that are pretty irrelevant, like, does this person like me? Am I hot enough? What am I gonna drink at Starbucks today? Or you start caring about drama, about other people's business, and you start gossiping. And you know, you find something to care about. But it is the energy that you're putting into these things that you could easily channel into something that will actually support you. So why not? Why not take all that dissipated energy, put it into something that could actually matter? And the last way that you are putting your life on hold is that you're wasting time watching TV, playing video games, watching some show on Netflix. Yes, at times you need to treat yourself and watch a movie or something like that. But if you're watching like 5 hours a day of TV, you're completely dissipating your mental energy into something that's not going to give you anything back. You're just being a consumer. And one of the laws of life is that what you put out will return to you. So if you're not putting out anything, don't expect anything back. And when you're wasting all your time and energy on being a vegetable and just watching TV, you're really gonna miss out on life. Your life is just gonna pass you by, and you're gonna be like 70 years old wondering, what took up all my time? Was the TV really worth it? It can be really difficult to stop watching TV. I think it's similar to an addiction. And so I'm going to link a video about how, like, methods that you could wean yourself off of watching TV or doing other unproductive, time-consuming things that are just sucking up all your time and energy for the things that are really important. So I'll put that video, it's a video, I'll put that video down below. It's a pretty long video, it's like 30 minutes long, about how you can sort of kick off your TV addiction, the different methods that you could use. Okay guys, this video ended up really long, but I wanted to be very thorough about it because you do not want to be putting your life on hold. You want to be successful, you want to live a happy, fulfilled life, and these things are really important to think about and to contemplate. So I hope the content in this video helps you out, was useful, and I will see you guys next week. Okay, bye. Hey guys, it's Lyra here. So I'm just going to be doing this improv video because I wanted to share a story with you guys about how I discovered to love your enemies at an emotional level, not just intellectually.